Do not buy Madden 26.
Wait.
That's how we're starting this video. And thanks, Joe, for this birthday gift. That's a wonderful birthday gift.
You're
Let me
welcome.
know that it's my birthday and there's a Madden official gameplay.
I wanted you to make
deep dive.
I wanted you to feel alive today.
Oh,
get on the rant.
Guys, seriously, do not buy Madden.
Yes.
We have never, ever been closer to the EA and NFL not renewing the license. The license, they've been mum and quiet. Why? Well, if you look at the recent sales, Madden 25 sales, while strong, because it's the only NFL game in town, saw a decrease compared to previous year's Madden 24. A decrease. This is huge. And so Madden 26 and Madden developers and EA, they're freaking out. They want to go hard for Madden 26 and try their best to get that license renewed. Even if you're a huge fan of Madden, you would be helping yourself.
Just wait.
You'd be making a better Madden
Yes.
if you don't pre-order. Please don't pre-order. If you need your football, you know what? Don't say I'm not generous. On my birthday, you can buy college. Get it out of your system. Do whatever you want. Do not buy Madden because of the fucking monopoly. You will get multiple studios making Madden games. We have never been closer, guys. They have not renewed the license. It's till the last year is 2026 where they have the license. They are in negotiations now.
Do it.
So, now that we got that out of the way, it's time to look at this deep dive.
Deep dive.
This desperate year that Madden is like, we need massive, strong sales. We need that peak to go back up so that the NFL sees that we are the only game in town, and please don't let other people give us competition. Let's see what they put together for us. We've already done the initial trailer, which was Joe did some built from Sundays.
Yes. It's the only day of the week. The only day of the week they work.
The only day on Sundays.
We work on Sundays.
Explosive locomotion, DNA, QB, and coach. DNA, and dynamic animation. Dynamic this, dynamic that. Basically, a load of marketing garbage. So here is the trailer. Let's watch it together. It's got, okay, wow. I am very happy to see that. Just came out. Very lower views on some of the people who went to EA and, are basically reading the blog and website and getting paid for it. If your Madden preview starts with, this is sponsored by EA, I immediately turn it off, okay? You need objectivity. You need Madden opinion from people who have, reviewed the game multiple years and seen actual progression. What do they have for us? Let's find out.
More
3,
DNA.
2, 1, go.
An advanced player trait.
DNA 3. Hold on. Damn it. Fuck it. I'm just going to play it live. Go.
What's up,
Do
everyone?
it.
Kurt here. A lot of you have been asking what's actually different in Madden NFL 26.
Oh, my God. I've already know. Okay. This is too easy, Joe. I already saw something. Okay, we're gonna let it play out, and I will break it down here little by little. It's the same fucking thing.
It's gonna happen.
They say that they have improved logic, AI, dynamic DNA. Dynamic DNA, sapient technology, Joe.
No. Preview event in Orlando. And today's
here's your new weather effects. Again, everybody is clean as hell on the field.
Real NFL data. A new AI-powered machine learning system informs all new coach tendencies, QB signatures, and advanced player traits. With more strategic depth and
every year, Madden. Here's what happens, guys. Every year, Madden adds a few new animations and a few these captured animations, and then they try to fit them into buckets of marketing speak. Every year they add animations and they tell you the game is completely different and it's smarter and it's the most dynamic and interesting AI-driven thing ever.
Then you play it. It's the same
It's the
shit
same
over
shit
and over.
over and over with a few new animations. Does it look good? Yeah, it looks a little better. But that's not what people need. The logic on the field to work. And then adding small bits and pieces that they got from college or that they should have had 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And that's what I'm seeing already.
Authentic detail, making every game a distinct and
Dynamic
dynamic challenge,
detail.
true to NFL team identities. Let's take a closer look. The
That-
team is reimagining quarterback play with new QB DNA,
Oh
adding
my
new
God, here we
levels
go.
of detail,
New
quality,
QB
and
DNA.
variety
DNA,
to the most
yeah.
iconic position in sports.
Dynamic.
Refreshed passing animations and a variety of all new signature throwing
Fresh
styles for quarterbacks across the
passing
game.
animations and signature throw styles. Guys, this has been in the game before, and that does nothing for franchise players who 5 years from now, 10 years from now, new players are coming in all the time. So, yeah, the stars will have slightly more accurate passing animations, which they promoted when Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady were on the cover. They've done these exclusive passive animations before. If you're adding a few more animations, just fucking tell people you're adding 300 new animation styles. No, it's called QB DNA. Oh, my God.
Makes
Make each
enticing.
one look, move, and feel more like themselves.
Yeah,
Some more
throwing
detailed
across the field
signatures
like
are
that.
unique to star quarterbacks.
See, good
like jump throws
presentation,
in the face
looking
of pressure
better
by Caleb Williams.
presentation.
Stylized back foot
That should
passes
result
for
in a
Lamar
pick.
Jackson and Jaden Daniels, and quick flips on the run for Josh Allen. Plus, player-specific pocket movement, signature scramble locomotion, unique arm slots, and unique footwork fundamentals.
Again, something that should have been in the game before, doing jukes behind the line of scrimmage while you're still having your play art here is something that was that was
Unique
needed
arms.
years and years ago, and now they finally add it. And it's being touted as this epic feature. Guys, these are things that should be bullet pointed in a list of fixes for Madden 4 years ago, not like the reason to buy the next Madden and be stuck with only Madden because they have a monopoly.
Slots, and unique footwork fundamentals. And a new set of 50 advanced player traits informed by real on-field player tendency data.
Guys, how many times are they going to do the advanced player traits,
That's
these
the new-
superstar traits? One guy has this trait, the other guy has this trait. One guy's a finesse rusher. One guy is Stop it! Stop buying into this, please. This is already in the game. It's being repackaged and resold
Yeah, that's exactly
to you.
what it is. Because before they had like heavy hitters, they had a hammer, they had a bull rush, little icons in the bottom, but now it's advanced player traits.
It's all the stuff in the background. If logic A links to logic B because logic D informed that decision, now they say logic A links to logic B because D, but then we're also adding a variable C. C then contributes. Advanced player traits. Brand new advanced player traits. We've reworked them all because of a small change. That is how this happens. And how do we know that? Because every fucking year it is the fucking same. And let me show you. Okay, so I'm already gonna spoil this. I don't want this to be a 30 fucking minute video, okay? So they're talking about all this advanced logic, but I've already gone into their deep dive. I've already done, the rest of the guys are getting paid to read this back to you. I was shocked at all of the videos promoting from your usual crowd, and they literally just read this whole thing to you. Well, just now, today, this came out, which is the Madden closed beta test details how to get in. You're not allowed to capture. You've entered a no capture zone. You're not allowed to share
there's
your
gonna be a
information.
lot of bad plays,
Right.
a lot of bad
But
AI.
they give away the whole game here when they show known gameplay issues. Read these known gameplay issues. I want you to read these known gameplay issues, and you will see the same issues that were in Madden 25, that were in Madden 24. So if in the beta that's about to happen today, closed for certain influencers, for certain paid, pre-order, whatever, And they said the known issues is the same fucking shit that has been there. Outside deep zone match defenders are sometimes taking unintentional missteps, giving up deep ball passes.
Yep, it happens a lot.
Defenders will sometimes move towards the line of scrimmage, taking themselves out of position to play deep passes. Does that sound like advanced logic to you? It's the same. You have to change an entire engine in order to get some of these fixed, especially when they've been in the game for 7 years running. Just go and read this yourself, and you will see all of the issues that are still in Madden that they're still working to patch out recently because they're given a 9-month development cycle until the next one. And they're trying to simultaneously add features while trying to fix features that have been broken for 5 years while doing marketing jobs and trying to say that this is going to be the best Madden ever, and we took one step forward. They took one where this is a step in the right direction. How many fucking times have you heard a step in the right direction?
But you're still way off course. Yes. Yeah, that's the right direction. But over here is like, okay.
Every fucking year you take a step in the right direction, and then
you're
2 steps
never
back.
Gonna fucking get
2 steps
there.
back in a different area. But Joe, did you see the weather this year? But Joe, did you see the advanced QB DNA? You mean the 200 animations that they added? They're supposed to add 200 animations every year. And get this, I'm going to skip right to this too. I read through all this shit. All this fucking shit, okay? And I took it very fucking serious. Now, look at this. Okay, here we go now. You're going to love this. Ready? Physics-based gameplay. This is what we've been asking for forever, right? Physics-based gameplay, right? Check this out. We've added, under physics-based gameplay, we've added more than 700 new tackle animations. They're tackle animations! They're animations! For the physics-based gameplay, what did we do? We added new animations. And you can apply that to every single bullet point here that they have. QB DNA.
You don't
the
get
QB
it, Joe.
will be exactly like he is in the NFL. A few new animations.
We got 700 new tackling DNA. It's tackling DNA.
Animations, Joe. 700 new animations. It's like, yes, that's what should be happening. So what you're getting for packaged for Madden 26 is new animations. Oh, thank you. That's really I really appreciate that. And a little bit better play call logic with, AI helping. It's almost, I don't put it past EA that their game has Google Gemini opened up in the background, and every time a play happens, it automatically gets filtered. What play would this coach use in this situation? And then it gets spit back to the Madden engine, and then it comes through. That's what I feel is fucking happening here. It's like, all right, here we go.
Pushes the fidelity of NFL stars even further.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All of it designed to match the real, nuanced movements and play styles of the league's quarterbacks. Real NFL coaches bring their strategic minds to gameplay with Coach DNA. New predictive play call AI built on real coaching data straight from NFL sidelines.
Guys, we were already promised this in the game. That the Falcons do the Falcons, the Lions do the Lions. They've mentioned the coaches a bunch of times, so they tweak the engine and the way it runs in the background, and all of a sudden it's as if it's never happened in the past, and everybody is going to be selecting the correct plays and all the logic, and then you read the known issues, and then you see that there are several issues here where they're choosing to kick a field goal, at a 60-plus yard field goals. Is that realistic?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe for the Cowboys, but I don't know about anybody else. Red zone, throwing short of the red zone on 3rd and 4th downs. They're literally throwing just... All right, I will let you continue with your DNA.
Finds each team's unique identity. coaching styles like Dan Campbell's fourth down aggression, Kevin O'Connell's creative offensive approach, and
See, and then I'm supposed to be super impressed with this stock AI, text here where, okay, let's see what does Dan Campbell say. Dan Campbell, I'm assuming that this is in the game and not just a fucking promo for just like this particular thing.
Not sure.
So Dan Campbell, hit him in the teeth with a spacing switch. Reads are tight. Ball comes out fast. Exploit these soft zones and keep the chains moving. Tough, efficient football. It's gobbledygook. It's meaningless. It's just the fucking play art. You can come up with an AI-generated fucking expression for each one of these plays, and it means nothing. Stretch the defense horizontally as opposed to vertically. With motion, set up a quick double pass. Exploit mismatches. Oh, wait. Exploit mismatches? So over here, he didn't want us to exploit mismatches. But here, you have to understand, O'Connell wants you to exploit mismatches, not Campbell.
Because that's his coaching tendencies.
So stupid.
It's not Dan's.
And watch for yards after catch opportunities. Watch for yards after catch opportunities. Keep timing sharp. It's fucking pointless and meaningless.
If you catch it, fucking run forward.
So what you've done is you've created a text generator. And you want extra credit. You want to be the only football game in town. You want the exclusive license because you created a little mini AI Gemini Google search that will spit out football platitudes whenever you pick your play art. Fuck off.
creative offensive approach, and more. Add new
Meanwhile, we have shit like this happening. Just to fucking prove my point. Look at this pocket, Joe.
What's up, everyone?
Did you just see it? I want you to see the blocking that we have all fucking pointed out year after year, where there's no logic, there's no sense. Field sense technology. Look at number 73 and look at number 76. I'm just gonna slam into 76. We're not forming a fucking pocket.
A lot of you.
That's gonna happen all the fucking time. Trust me.
That too. Like go back to that Bills play. Either linebacker just stops moving, the safety doesn't do anything.
A lot of you have been asking what.
You just left him wide open. Like go back over here. We could slow it down.
Yeah.
You'll see this middle linebacker
right
not even moving.
What is he doing? I guess he's in a zone, Joe.
What about
That's the
safety?
excuse.
The safety is just gonna do what?
I don't know what's happening here. There's no fucking on-field logic.
Where is the defense? Where's the goddamn defense?
The only explanation, if you know football, the only explanation for that is they're sitting in zones and they refuse to leave their zones. This is not man coverage.
And that's a problem. It's always happened too.
Well, yes.
You've been asking what's.
It just depends on what plays are selected in that particular
over and over again.
Okay, so going back.
Counterintelligence offers dial-up in specific game situations.
Please don't.
New dynamic coach suggestions provide play recommendations.
Dynamic coach suggestions. New dynamic coach suggestions, Joe. They're dynamic as opposed to static coach suggestions. I guess they were giving us static coach suggestions that were really stale and awful. But
you should have your little coach face on the bottom. We're gonna ram it down the throats and run it. It's like, Coach, it's 4th and 32.
Ram it down their throats. Exploit mismatches.
And if you can, score a touchdown. I was like, yeah, that sounds easy.
He has a tight end.
That sounds easy, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Thanks, Coach.
Based on what your team's coach would dial up in specific game situations. And new counterintelligence offers smart play calling recommendations against opponent tendencies, making it harder for them to succeed when they keep running the same play over.
Guys, I just want to let you know what they have pushed in their gameplay deep dive to this point. QB DNA and coach DNA. QB DNA amounts to new animations and taking the superstars in the NFL and motion capturing and adding some more of their unique throw styles, right? That was already in the game. You're getting a little bit more. So to me, that's like
prettier. Yeah.
Beep, right? Okay, and then Coach DNA, which is an AI logic system, which I guarantee you is going to be broken when it fucking comes out, because any changes that they do to this aging engine is going to break some of the logic over many years. You know, the coach's tendencies are going to be wild and wacky. And then they take that Coach DNA and they get 2 more bullet points out of it by saying there's also coach suggestions. Well, yeah, of course, if the coach DNA is improved and they start to pick the plays that they like more based upon what they've done in the past, which you said you already did that with the fucking Amazon logic and this and that, and that they've touted for years. But okay, you're touting it again, just in a different marketing speak. And now there's better coach suggestions and better defensive coaches. That's counterintelligence. Your defensive coach will give you better play suggestions. So you're telling me the one little fucking area off to the side when we're playing our football games, you know how we pick the plays and stuff? Mm-hmm. So the area where there's suggestions, that's slightly been improved.
Yes, because it was there last time. But this one
does this not sound like a desperate year? Does this not sound like the shit that they're adding? It's like, whoa! Bro, they cooking with this one. They cooking. The suggestions are better. Bro, what? How do people do this?
I don't understand how.
How do they convince themselves that, bro, oh man, the fucking Patrick Mahomes looks like he's throwing the ball just like he does in real life.
Well, you got me on that one.
Over and over again. To authentically reflect unique NFL coaching strategies and play calling tendencies, the team has expanded playbooks with new shifts, multi-motions, and exotic blitz packages, highlighting more of the...
That is bare minimum. This is what you want us to give you credit and be impressed by what you're supposed to be doing. Bare minimum every year. Do you see NFL? Do you see what we've been dealing with? EA has been giving us the bare minimum, touting additional plays and coverage extensions and being able to control our coverages as a new bullet point feature and
still
incredible innovation.
Still broken.
What is wrong with you people?
Specific schemes that define a team's identity, with real-time NFL trends and new innovative plays to be added throughout the season. Physics-based offensive line block steering and new stunts and twists.
Animation-based.
Strategic depth to your play calling.
Animation-based.
Wear and tear adds strategy to your roster management.
So you're bringing over the college wear and tear. You're borrowing a feature that somebody else developed for you, and you're bringing it to Madden.
New dynamic subs let you swap out fatigued players for fresh legs without pausing the action.
Dynamic substitutions. We are supposed to be able to sub our players 20 years ago. We've been able to sub players 20 years ago. This is not a new feature. NFL Fever 2002 had dynamic substitutions. And because you're adding it now does not make this the Madden year that they cooked.
Custom defensive zones unlock the control to strategically adapt coverage in real time, and improved pass coverage logic enhances defender reactions to receiver routes.
I cannot believe...
To accurately represent the elite skill of NFL
I cannot believe this was not already in the game. So, let me try to explain this to you. You can set custom defense zones. So last year, you'd be able to hold a button and take a route and take the little arrow and push the arrow up further and then do like that, right? And that was an amazing feature. And it's like, hey, thank you. We needed that a long time ago. So the new feature this year is that now you're going to hold a button on defense and take the circle and move the circle the way. That should have been the first time you allowed the play art to be dynamically changed last year. Should have been the year that the defense should have been able to do that. So you give that ability to the offense, but you didn't give it to the defense because maybe you held it back and you said, hey, you know what? We could save this for next year. Look at this. What? Wow. We didn't know we could do this. Now you can do the play arts dynamically this year. Please clap. Please clap.
and improved pass coverage logic enhances defender reactions to receiver routes.
Bro, that guy didn't even the guy didn't even look back.
Defender reactions to receiver routes.
Does that happen in the NFL? Yeah, but it's so fucking rare. But what happens even more often in Madden is the stupid stupid shit happening all the time. So I hear that this is probably stupid shit rather than super awareness.
I guarantee that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a pick.
Yeah.
Not even looking.
To accurately represent the elite
It's gonna
skill of
happen.
NFL athletes,
Explosive
the team
movement, guys.
overhauled
We
player
want credit
movement
for
across
explosive
every
movement.
mode, with the confidence that these superstars will move in Madden 26 like they do on game day. Modernized depth charts introduce
The fucking sidelines, Joe. So all this presentation improvement. So the guy they
he's
still
running,
look
he's on the
exactly
sideline. Let's
the
see.
same. They look like fucking shit. No, by the way, they look like fucking shit. He's out in the open on his own. Is the sideline going to react? There's a bunch of fucking space to make a
Madden
touchdown.
26 like
Boom, catches the ball right in front of everybody. Everybody's got their arms crossed. This guy is preparing to
He's a punter.
go to the he's a jockey for horse racing, but he's here for some
they
reason.
do on game.
Nah,
nobody
nobody
reacts.
really.
Modernized depth charts introduce more authentic positional roles. Identify mismatches and dial up more creative plays with the new gadget slot, built for versatile offensive weapons like Deebo Samuel. On defense, left and right edge replace defensive end. Linebackers
Now you want credit for actually putting in what has been in the game for decades. The actual names: long snapper Mike, Sam,
It's
Will,
back in
left
the
edge.
game.
It's back in the game. It was in Madden already. I'm not giving you credit for this.
specialized nose tackle and long snapper positions are properly acknowledged.
Right. Long snappers has always been there, but they just categorize them as just another lineman. Now there's a LS on there, and you want massive credit.
That took work.
Football
That
has
took a
always
lot of work, guys. That's why we should let Madden have the exclusive NFL simulation license. That's why, because they provide us services like these.
more
They
fun
cooked,
when Mother
Joe.
Nature
They
becomes
cooked.
a factor. And
It's
new
fucking
football
raw.
weather in Madden
Look at how clean
fucking
everybody
raw.
is. Look, there-
26 will affect gameplay and your gameplay.
your weather is fucking
Extreme
pathetic.
conditions like heavy snow, fog,
But everyone's
rain,
still so
and
clean.
wind will impact visibility.
They
There's-
can't
where-
do that
where's-
yet.
where's
That's
the
next
mud?
year. That's next. Joe, what would they have for next year? Why are you trying to take everything away from them? This year we add dynamic weather that has already been in the game before, and we adjust the field depth size and the amount of snow on the field. Next year, though, that's when we really will adjust the dynamic weather and the amount of weather on the field. Oh, but also with dirty uniforms.
Maybe.
Now the uniforms will realistically react to the dynamic weather substitution real-time modeling AI system.
Rewind this a little bit.
Okay.
I want to see this play.
Yes, rewind. This play here. And here
Impact
we go.
visibility.
Rudolph.
Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you just slide in. They are adding, some slipping and sliding. Now, excuse me, I thought that was already in the game. We don't play a lot of heavy
what-
weather games as Cowboy
it's
fans
tweaked.
in our season, man. I mean, you might play a team that you get a lot of those, but I thought that already happens. And if you're saying, it does happen already, but now it happens even slightly more realistic. You see that 0.25%, change, and then put it on the box. Put it on the box, Joe.
And ball security. With real weather, real data, and real coach and player tendencies.
Because it was fake
This
before.
looks like the best Madden to date.
No,
And I
it's not.
can't
It
wait to
seems like the best Madden to date. Bro, all right. You would think that he would say, it is the best Madden to date. And that might be true. Guys, it might be true that Madden 26 is going to be the best Madden to date. But that doesn't mean that you should pre-order it, that you should buy it, that you
Don't.
should encourage EA to be the monopoly, the only NFL simulation game allowed, right? And encourage this shit. Their sales have been dwindling, and this is what they come up with. QB DNA, coach DNA, real weather, and substitutions. and a little bit more control over play art and defensive schemes. Oh, and you added wear and tear from college. You just went down the hall. You said, could we have the wear and tear system? Well, they said, hey, man, we worked really hard on this. And I got to say, nah. And then they said,
that's the first one, though.
Well, we're going to take it anyway.
College
because
was on wear and tear too.
because the boss said that we needed it. And they said, well, all right, well, it's in the back. Just take it. And I hope you fucking implement it poorly. And I hope you mention
You might.
And I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Can't wait for you guys. Like the best Madden to player tendencies. This looks like the best Madden to date. And I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it.
player tendencies.
Just hold off,
Guys.
Wait,
that was a really
it's-
weak. That was really weak, and I bet you I'm gonna look in the comments here and be like, oh, they cooked with this one, this and that. This fucking stupid platitudes that it's so easy to mislead people into thinking that you've done a massive rework of the game. All they've done are small little logic tweaks here and there and added 700 new animations, a few new tackle animations, and then they say marketing speak for all of that. And that's the frustrating part that gets me every fucking year. It's built from Sundays because it's the only fucking day. Explosive locomotion. It just sounds like a bunch of marketing garbage to me. They've had player and coach tendencies in the game for literal decades, and they're repackaging it and reselling it to you. This stuff already exists. The star systems, the playbook options, just adding a little bit more and then putting marketing speak on it. It gets players every time. DNA! DNA, Joe. Okay. In other news, Benji's marathon has been delayed indefinitely. But yeah, so the real trailer that I'm waiting for is the. I've already looked at because I was like, is that it? I was so disappointed. I looked franchise.
Yeah, I want to see the
All
franchise.
details. We can't wait to share more with you in the franchise and presentation deep dive. That I think is where it's going to be. Also. In that hilarious beta list of things that known issues in the beta, presentation known issues, no highlights at halftime.
And they have
no
this, they have the same problem right there. The camera sometimes doesn't track. You know how
the
it's
camera
just staring
sometimes
at the
doesn't track
field?
action properly in the post play or the replays, so the camera's inside the fucking
Yeah,
bar
or staring
the
at something.
fans
It's
are
like, oh, look at
clipping
this play.
each other.
It's like, I can't.
They still haven't fixed it. It's a known issue. But this is all new Madden built from the ground up. And presentation, I was like, all right, cool. All right, well, we'll see that deep dive. This was kind of a shitty birthday present. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate
Now
that.
you feel awake? You're welcome.
I do feel awake. My voice a little hoarse. But basically, we're asking you as friends. Now, I know the majority of Angry Joe viewers are already already don't do it, and you guys been listening to us for a decade more. But for those who may stumble in here, who are looking at all the coverage of all the other paid influencers, people paid by EA to simply read all of this back to you. Go ahead, watch some of their videos. They literally are reading this stuff word for word to you. All right, enough of that, and then being impressed by it. Is it going to be slightly better than the year before? Well, yeah. If you're working for 11 months and trying to improve things and add to the game, by default you should make some steps forward. Is it going to be a step forward? Yeah, but by default we've been through this song and dance 1,000 times. Is it going to be worth the $80? No. Is it going to be worth the $90? The $100? The message that you're telling EA and the NFL, yeah, I want this to be the only game that I can purchase with the NFL license. I don't want competition from 2K. I don't want an NFL Fever. I don't want NFL Game Day. I don't want 4 or 5 different companies competing and adding and innovating and adding cribs, first-person football, this and that, all sorts of really
tried something.
unique features. Right. I don't want none of that. I only want Madden. And I want Madden to feed me their marketing bullshit every fucking year. If you buy Madden 26, that's what you're telling them. Or if you pre-order and buy and all that shit, that's what you're telling them right now. We have never been closer to freeing the NFL license than today. Do not buy Madden.
Just get the college
26.
and then just wait a while.
Right, college.
Just wait.
Let's encourage them. Hey, that license left a long time ago. They went out. They're actually paying players and coaches and shit to get that thing back. That team seems passionate. Does it have issues? Yeah, but that is back. Now it's time to remove the monopoly from Madden. Okay, Madden will still exist even if they lose the exclusive license. I guarantee you they're still going to have
maybe
Madden
they'll try
NFL,
harder now.
and maybe they try harder. So we'll see. My suspicion is this literally was so weak. It was just the same blog that we already read, basically the same video. And I'm just really happy to see the I know this sucks to say, but the views waning on Madden stuff. There was a time where Madden would get millions of views, and look, you got 3,000 views for an hour. That's not tracking well. 15 hours ago, 11,000 views. So, and I've already seen some of the from the other guys, and they're just not there. The interest is down, and good. I hope that this continues.
I'm hopeful.
This continues. Madden 25 sales saw a decrease from previous year. Now, do I think sales going to go up over 25? Actually do. I think it'll be a slight increase, but hopefully not this increase that the NFL is sitting there waiting. Like, get those fucking numbers up, or we're going to let other people use this license too, right? So that's what we're hoping for, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and that's it for this one. We will wait for the presentation and the deep dive, because that's where me and Joe mainly play our games. And God help you if me and Joe cannot play on the same fucking team this year again with our custom team and in our franchise.
I just want that old man face again.
Pissed. The old man face, right? How many faces did you add this year, Matt? We'll find out. How many AI faces? You're using AI,
100,
right?
200, but they all look like shit.
How does your AI make such shitty looking faces? All right. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And goddamn, I ruined my voice. And I'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.